This is assessing muscular strength. The push-ups assessment is used to determine the number of push-ups an individual can perform to define their upper body muscular strength and endurance. The proper technique is to exhale as the person is pushing up from the ground and inhale as they are lowering themselves back to the ground. For the standard push-up, the person starts in a prone down position with hands pointing forward and under the shoulders. Their back straight and head up. The toes should be the point of pivot, and if they're going to use the modified push-up, the only thing they will change is the point of pivot will now be on their toes, from their toes to their knees. They will continue having a back straight and remain in the prone position with their hands underneath their shoulders and their fingers pointed forward. I will now perform a modified push-up followed by a standard push-up. The modified push-up has my knees as a pivot point, my back is straight, my hands are underneath my shoulders, my hands pointed forward, and my head is looking forward. You will see that during the push-up that my chin slightly touches the ground before I come back up. To get your predicted number during the push-up test, the number of push-ups performed will be counted until the person cannot perform the push-up anymore or the push-up is within bad form for more than 2 repetitions. The 1RM is used to assess muscular strength and is the heaviest weight that can be lifted only once using proper technique. To begin, there needs to be a 5 to 10 minute low intensity aerobic exercise, which can be either cycling or a light jog, followed by a specific warm-up with several repetitions with light load. The initial weight should be 50 to 70% of the subject's perceived capacity, and the weight should be increased incrementally 2.5 to 20 kilograms at a time until the subject cannot lift the weight. The max repetition should be reached within 4 to 5 trials with a 3 to 5 minute rest between each trial. As you can see, I'm here now doing my specific warm-up with no weight on the bar. This will be followed by an increase of weight to do a performed 1 repetition with good form. I performed good form, so I will set another one. I increased weight again and did good form once again. And here's my max thing. At this point, I am at max exertion and cannot push the weight anymore. This is my... After finding the max 1 RM, the next thing to do is to find the strength to weight ratio. This is calculated by dividing the weight pushed in kilograms by the body weight in kilograms. For example, I pushed 186 kilograms divided by my weight, which is 60 kilograms, which equals 3.1. This would be classified as well above average for a person between the ages of 30 and 39, per the ACM's guidelines for exercise testing and prescription, 9th edition, table 4.11. If a person is not capable of finding their 1 RM, you can use reps to fatigue. The maximal protocol consists of a subject's ability to exert maximal force during a single muscular contraction. A submaximal protocol consists of a subject's ability to exert near maximal effort for a short duration, anaerobic, for a specific muscle contraction. For reps to fatigue, we will be looking at a submaximal protocol. The reason a subject would use the submaximal protocol is for safety reasons. It is better for older populations or people with health concerns to use a lighter weight with more repetitions. The equation to basically find the reps to fatigue is taking the weight lifted in 10 repetitions and dividing by 0.75 to get a rough 1 RM. You can also use a predicted 1 RM, which is the weight lifted divided by 1.0278 minus 0.0278 times x, where x is the number of repetitions performed. For this protocol, it's very important to use 10 repetitions or less, for if you use more than 10 repetitions of the weight lifted, then it's going to skew the numbers and the equation won't be as effective for the max repetitions used.